Alright, so the first thing is let's go over is the BFR. So you're going to take the leg that you have the deficiency on. I'm just going to do the right leg for these purposes, but we want to get up high in the groin, and we don't want to wrap it, you don't want it on so tight where you go numb like right away, or you cut off big blood supply really fast, but should be like a 6 or 7 out of 10 on tension. So try not to have any gaps in it. We want to cover as close to a third of the limb as we can. And what this is doing is restricting the blood from leaving the muscles after we get them going. And there's a lot of good research on the hormonal responses and growth factor responses and hypertrophy that comes along with it. So we just tie it off somewhere, and then you would get into, I'll describe the 7 rep schemes in the email, but this will be on for quite a while, okay? So that's that piece. You're going to keep the band though, because you're going to need this for internal rotation of the hip. So you're going to need for this one, you'll need one of these big, thicker bands to create some distraction on the joint. And then this is going to, I'll show you what you're going to do with this. So tie it off something heavy, kind of low. You're going to need to do this on both legs. I'm going to show you on this, just the left one for ease. There it is. Okay, I'm going to grab my PVC pipe. Alright, so I know this setup can look a little complicated. You don't need the PVC pipe. I'll show you with and without. So first thing, getting the band up high in the hip. And then crawling away so you get as much distraction that way as you can, straight that way. And plant that other foot in the ground, bring the knee into flexion, and then you can work on internally rotating the hip here, which means the foot's going that way. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can just do it that way. Or what you do is you take PVC pipe, tie it to your leg with the band, so you can create some extra rotation with outside source and do some better contract relax work. It's get pretty intense, okay? So there we go. So now, see how I can use the PVC pipe to leverage the hip open, okay? So, get as much distraction as you can, pull on the hip. You can just stay over here. You can contract all the muscles in your leg, relax them, pull a little farther. If you have a friend, it works best if you have someone who can push straight down your knee to keep the hip approximating the joint, and so you don't have to fight the band so much. If you don't have the band, that's fine. This will work. This setup will work too, but sometimes if people don't have that loud distraction, they can feel a pinch in the hip. So that you would just do for just a couple minutes. Contract for 5 seconds, relax, open up, contract for 5 seconds, relax, open up. And as you're opened up, hold that part of the stretch for at least 10 seconds, okay? You can do something similar with the ankle, since you got the band there. Putting the band so it's as low as you can possibly get, ideally below the ankle bones. Get out here and use that distraction. to push the knee forward as far as you can. If you want to, you can hold like a heavy kettlebell on this knee and really drive into it. Just spend a couple minutes like you're trying to break a credit card, just pushing through there. And then the last thing, so after you've done the joint stretches, the best thing to do is just spend some time down there deep as long as you can with some load. So I like to use a heavy medicine ball or heavy kettlebell to rest on my knees. And I'll get the feet together, try to keep the knees together, hold this here for some balance. And that extra weight can help compress. And you can just spend time down here, rocking back and forth, side to side, keeping those knees together so we pattern in that internal rotation and that ankle motion we got. So when we start working on, I'll put the rest, the rep and set schemes about BFR in the email.